all tarred with the same brush. I don't know what our two predecessors were thinking of, Mrs McClusky. It's time you took my advice. This thing needs to be nipped in the bud. I've seen it all before.
Who hasn't? And I haven't the staffing levels to introduce the measures you suggest.
Well, we must do something. You can't expect my staff to deal with this sort of thing. Not to mention the expense.
All right. We'll give it a try tomorrow and see what results we achieve.
Right.
Is there another fire, or do you always race around like that?
No, it's just I wanted to see you.
Can't it wait till the morning?
Not really.
Now, what's so important it can't wait till tomorrow?
It's just that we're sick of being treated like little kids. You'd be putting bars on the windows next.
Why don't you take a seat?
Is that where you keep them files on us then? Dole said you keep files on us, but I didn't believe him.
We keep notes about you, your academic record, that sort of thing.
Can I see mine then?
Can't really let you see official information.
What, so there is something we shouldn't see, like?
Sometimes there's a record of any incidents.
Yeah, but don't you think we should be able to keep a check on them?
Do you think anyone would write lies about you?
No, but they might make a mistake. It does happen, you know. Like my mate Kathy.
You mean Kathy Hargreaves? She's the
Yeah,
girl...
that's right, shoplifting. You read that in her file, I bet. But I bet it also didn't say that we had a quarrel, so I went around to stop her from getting mixed up with that Madeline Tanner.
We can't write full-length novels about you all. But I agree, it could be worrying if you thought all the circumstances hadn't been taken into consideration. If anyone's anxious, they can come to me and I'll read their report to them. Well, that wasn't the real business, was it? We better get to it or we'll be here all night.
Well, it's just that it's a bit daft having fifth and sixth formers as prefects, isn't it? It's just another example of age discrimination.
We can't have you wandering up and down the corridors until we get this vandalism under control.
Well, how about if we had 3 classrooms or
There's
something?
surely too many people involved for just 3 classrooms.
But that's the point, not everyone would want to go. It's just that they don't like to feel they're being kept out.
How do I know this is a widely held opinion and not just an idea cooked up by you and your friends?
We're asking every single person in the whole school.
And when do you hope to have the results?
Quite soon. But do you think anything can be done about it?
If you bring me the results of the survey and they show that people really want these common rooms...
They will.
Then I would say that you have every reason to be optimistic. Now, I trust there isn't any other urgent business that can't wait until tomorrow? All right, Mr. Keating, I'll do it. Would you enter the details in the book, please? What happened?
A fight.
Are these first years?
Yes.
I've never known anything like it. What is the hope for this school if this is what they're capable of in the first year? All right, well, if you want to behave like infants, you'll be treated like infants. Go to my office. I'll deal with you there. You boys get back to your class. Can you ask Mr. Thompson to try and sort something out in here?
Sure.
Do you know what the fight was about?
They wouldn't say.
Oh, about that meeting tonight. I shall be going after all.
Okay.
That isn't our cake.
That isn't our trowel.
Well, I think both these efforts deserve equal merit. So the only fair result must be a draw. Equality for both sides. Well, Mr. Sutcliffe, it seems your initiative was well placed.
Yes, I think there's been a display of initiative from all concerned, Mrs McClusky.
Come on, get moving.
What's going on here, Mr. Thompson?
I caught these two throwing something through the toilet window.
Did you now? All right, let's have them.
Haven't got any more, miss.
Well, what shall we do with you two? I suppose you were responsible for the one that went off in the classroom this morning? You can't really deny it, can you? On the other hand, you did get Roland out for us. You come and see me after assembly tomorrow morning. I'll deal with you then. Go on. Go on. Welcome back. Well, would you like to explain yourself?
Sorry?
School uniform, Mr. McGuffey.
I don't quite follow you.
As you're aware, this school has recently reverted to wearing school uniform.
I still don't quite see how that affects me.
Standards! The wearing of school uniform imposes a certain standard.
And uniformity.
Quite. And at a time when we are placing such importance on the general standards of dress, you choose to further undermine your own rather shabby appearance by coming to school in jeans.
Oh, my uniform.
Your uniform is not our uniform, Mr. McGuffey. Do you understand my meaning? Take a seat, Mr. Browning.
Well, sorted it all out, have we?
Not quite. Annette here doesn't deny taunting Roland, but she says that Roland taunts another girl in their class, Diane Cooney.
You're not going to fall for that, are you?
She says she's got witnesses.
I have.
Yes, all your mates.
Others as well.
What have you got to say for yourself, Roland?
Come on. Tell her she's lying. Come on, Rowley, stick up for yourself. She is lying, isn't she? You stupid little...
Why, Roland? You of all people.
They pick on me.
That's no need to pick on them, is it?
Case of the pot calling the kettle black, wouldn't you say, Mr. Browning?
You wanted to see me, Mrs McClusky?
Oh, yes, I did indeed.
If it's about my arguments with Mr. Hopwood, I do realise that my conduct was not what you expect from your members of staff.
Oh, you do?
I have, in fact, already apologised to him, Mr. Hopwood.
I see. And the audience?
The audience?
The two people who overheard your little performance, Mrs. Scott and Mr. Stewart. Have you apologised to them?
Well, no.
No. It was left to me to clear up that little mess. Not the easiest job, considering they were here to complain about my methods of discipline. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you? Or has everything I've tried to achieve over the last year completely passed you by? What earthly use is it for me to insist on school uniform and certain standards of behaviour when you're constantly undermining my authority?
You make it sound as though I'm some sort of saboteur.
Isn't that exactly what you are? How can school children be expected to comprehend the values of decency when one of their teachers, in the manner of his dress and unruly conduct, persists in carrying on like a football terrace hooligan?
Oh, no, I must take issue with that.
I haven't called you here for a debate, Mr. McGuffey. Heaven knows you caused me enough difficulty with those two parents. I wonder what Mrs. Scott would have to say if she knew that within a day of Claire being back at school, I had reason to severely reprimand her for her involvement in this, laughingly called the school magazine. A magazine which, it almost goes without saying, has been encouraged by you.
I did offer some encouragement to Claire, Suzanne and Christine.
I'm glad you haven't seen fit to deny it.
But that was the full extent of my involvement.
And what precisely did you think you were encouraging them to do?
Well, basically, to speak out against people like Stepson, really.
I see. And I suppose that by turning a blind eye to the way in which they chose to speak out, you considered yourself automatically absolved from any blame.
Well, I don't know.
Well, you're going to have plenty of time to think about it, Mr. McGuffey. This school can well do without your sort of encouragement, and I have decided that as from today, you will no longer have any direct involvement in Grange Hill.
I don't understand.
I would have thought that was long-winded enough even for you. However, if you wish me to be more succinct, I will. You're suspended. Do you understand that, Mr. McGuffey?
Oh, Mrs. McClusky, He was creating a bit of a disturbance, so Mr. Smart and I thought it best to bring him out here.
What is it, Christopher? Christopher?
I know it all. I'm sure I do, but my mind just went blank.
Take your hands away from your face. I can't hear what you're
I
saying.
mean, it's not as if I haven't been working hard. I've been up till 3 o'clock this morning, revising for hours and hours.
Thank you, Mr. McGuffey. You better go back to your invigilating. Stand up, please. You had an attack of nerves, did you?
Not exactly. I just can't do the exams, that's all.
That's nonsense. You've been doing exams all the way up the school and you've always done very well. Come along, you've only lost 10 minutes.
What?
Back you go.
Come on.
I can't see why not. We're within the rules.
I can't do it.
Don't be such a stupid little fool. You can do this exam perfectly well now. You know that and I know that. Stop being so weak and pull yourself together.
You're a bright boy. Surely you're not going to let an O-level exam get the better of you. You can pass it easily. Easily. Go on. Just what does that girl at the end of the corridor think she's doing coming to school dressed like that? Yes, you. Would you come back here, please?
I'm Susan Ross, Mrs McClusky, and I left Grange 3 months ago. So, what I wear is really up to me now, don't you think?
Excuse me, Mrs McClusky.
Yes.
Would you like to dance, Mrs. McClusky?
Yes, thank you.
Here's a smoochie record for you. Lovers down there in the dark.
So true, funny how it seems, always in time, but never in line for dreams.
Could I have your attention for a moment, please? As you know, this afternoon, one of our fourth years, Eric Wallace, was knocked down by a car. Miss Booth has been at the hospital all afternoon. The boy's injuries will keep him there for several days and absent from school for some time. He could have been killed.
How did the accident occur?
He was trying to cross the road between sites. Now, I know you're all very concerned, and so are the parents. I have received no reassurance whatsoever that anything's to be done. Mr. Humphreys has left it up to us.
Shouldn't we write to the Board of Governors?
We need action, not letters.
A demonstration, you mean?
Yes, a demonstration. Well, then they'd have to take notice.
That is hardly a dignified procedure.
I doubt that a demonstration would serve our cause if, on the other hand, you would sign the petition as I asked you earlier.
Let's have it.
It seems it takes an accident to get anything done.
You boys! I take it this is all part of your proposed stunt?
Miss?
What on earth possessed you?
With all due respect, Mrs McClusky, we really haven't the time to go into the whys and wherefores, not if we're to stand a chance of incorporating the idea in the show.
Are you serious? Has everybody taken leave of their senses?
I think it would work. With the right organisation and supervision, of course.
It sounds feasible to me.
And the show is desperately in need of an effective finish.
That I can't dispute. Oh, no, it's absurd. I mean, you just haven't got time, for one thing.
Miss Washington's already briefing the rest of the cast.
Is she now?
And if Mr. Bronson takes charge of things out here, I'm positive we can pull it off.
I'm game.
Look, is somebody going to say yes or no, or are we going to stand around here all night?
What do you think?
I think I'd better get back before the curtain goes up on the second act. It's likely to be an explosive finale.
Right now. If you'd like to bring your bikes and follow me.
Hey, no time for resting now. Come on.
New horizons, Miss Baxter.
Sorry.
That's what it's called. It symbolises the coming together of the three schools. That, at any rate, is what Mr. Glover claims.
Oh, Mr. Glover. I'm on an earn he'd have a hand in it somewhere.
He's a parent governor, Jack, not some sort of saboteur.
You wait till the kids see that, then you talk to me about sabotage. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's a challenge. That thing is an open invitation for him to get up to some sort of mischief.
Well, maybe Mr. Glover sees school children in a different light. At any rate, we can't hold him personally responsible when he was simply donating it to us on behalf of the local Rotarians.
Yeah, but did we ask for it?
No. I understand it was originally commissioned for the new shopping precinct, but certain people felt it to be out of keeping with the spirit of commerce.
Certain people?
It was due to stand outside Mr. Glover's car spares shop.
Oh, it's that man again. You're trying to tell me he's not personally responsible for that thing? I mean, who accepted it on our behalf?
Mr. Humphreys.
New horizons, eh? So what does our art-loving headmaster think of it now, in situ, as it were?
He hasn't seen it yet.
Oh, crept in by another door, has he?
He has yet to creep in at all this morning by the look of things.
Not here yet, on the first day back. Talk about stylish, you mean to go on?
Now, he may have some perfectly valid reason for being late again. Morning,
There's a job here, Saudi Arabia, 15,000 tax-free.
But what would you do with 15,000 tax?
Eh? Oh. Hey, Morris, it's not fresh air fortnight.
It's just for a minute. To get rid of the smell of tobacco smoke.
Anyway, you wouldn't want to go to Saudi. You'd only enjoy it.
You like it, Herr Craig?
Do I?
Of course you do. We all do. We just need reminding now and then.
Well, if you say so. And who reminds you?
I have to remind myself. It's part of the job. And if that paper continues to cause unrest, we're stopping taking it.
This is my own copy.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm confiscating these.
Hey!
We've lost enough staff recently without you encouraging more to leave.
Give me them back.
No, not until you swear allegiance to this school for at least another 5 years.
5? What's that with remission?
What am I being accused of this time?
You aren't being accused of anything. I just wanted to give you some good news. Now, I'm not sure you deserve it.
Good news?
It's a long time since you've had any, isn't it? Sit down. Here, that's yours, isn't it?
Yeah, the logo.
Here it is again.
What you done to it? I didn't do it like this.
We've made a new school badge from it. That's what we've done to it. We've been looking for a suitable design ever since the merger, and yours just happened to fit the bill. It means your line will be around this school for a very long time, much longer than any of us. You'll be leaving your mark here more visibly than I will, for example. Isn't that something to be proud of?
Who says I want to leave a mark? Didn't ask me about it.
Oh, no, but we assumed...
Shouldn't have assumed anything. Don't want to be remembered here. I hate this place.
Well, hate it or not, your place in its history is already assured, Danny Kendall. The first consignment of badges is due on Friday.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry we're running a bit behind schedule, but I'm sure a few minutes won't make any difference to our enjoyment of what promises to be a very fun afternoon. Now, before we start the run, Mrs McClusky, or should I say Little Bo Peep, would like to say a few words, so I'll hand over to her. Mrs McClusky.
Thank you. Very good afternoon, everybody. Little Bo Peep lost her sheep. I sincerely hope I won't be losing any of you this afternoon. In the event, though, this might come in handy. My thanks to all those parents and friends who've turned up to support this, Grange Hill's first fun run. The weather looks as though it might hold for us, I hope. Mrs. Regan and her helpers have laid on some splendid refreshments, so all that it remains for me to do is to wish you all a very pleasant afternoon, and to hand you back now to your commentator, your very own, Rob Roy Mackenzie.
thought Griffith had pulled the power on.
Separate fuse box.
Clever.
Sheer genius.
Can I have your attention, please? This is Radio Grange Hill, still on the air, despite all attempts by the authorities to stop the voice of the democratic protest.
Doesn't sound as if she's been dragged in there against her will.
Well, that's it. Only one thing left to do. Call the police.
Is that what you really want, Mr. Glover? Given that your daughter is at the heart of this disturbance?
Well, what then?
Well, I suggest we carry on with afternoon lessons. I've already arranged for the lunch break to be ended early.
As though nothing's happened.
Well, in fact, it won't be, will it? They can't reach us in the main school from over here. Well, I'm sure you'll find Grange Hill a very happy place to be once you've settled down and found your feet. Things are bound to be confusing at first, but don't worry, you'll soon get the hang of things. Now, you probably won't see very much of me unless you do something very, very good or very, very bad. And I hope it won't be the latter.
What's all that mean? Keep your nose clean.
Now, all it remains for me to do is to wish you all very good luck. And now I'll hand you back to Mrs. Regan. Well, Justine, I don't think you're a really naughty girl, but your primary school report shows that you do tend to get yourself into trouble over little things. You seem to want to draw attention to yourself.
I don't, miss.
Let's make a fresh start, shall we? Don't wear a blouse like that to school again.
No, miss.
All right, we can go now. Everybody, wait! All right, everybody coming this way. Come along now, not that way, this way. Come on, careful.
Dump.
Thank you, Robert. Take it steady. Don't push. Stop pushing.
Might I have a word?
This is hardly the time or the place.
It's about Kendall.
Oh, not now. Stop coming this way. Stop.
Kendall
no
and
more.
this so-called contract.
Mr. Bronson, please. Wait your turn, you boys. Everybody wait.
I have
All
given
right, everybody going this way. Come along.
I have given it a great deal of thought, and I am bound to say that I find this special treatment of a pupil quite unacceptable.
Danny is a difficult case. Gaynor!
You are making him a special case of favoritism.
I don't want him driven out of the school. Will you girls please act your age?
And I really do think that I should have been consulted.
Oh?
As deputy headmaster, I am responsible for the good discipline of all pupils.
Yes, that's true. Don't push! Well, in that case, perhaps you'd like to do something about this lot. Wait, everybody! Mr. Bronson's taking over. Excuse me.
Dare you come into my office without knocking?
You've ruined everything.
You have only yourself to blame.
What on earth is going on here? You said I could work in the pool.
Yes.
I thought we had a contract.
Yes.
Then he has to go and ruin all my chances of a job.
Mr. Bronson.
You're not happy unless you're picking on me, are you?
Kendall.
I think everybody should calm down.
You had to go and ruin it, didn't you?
I simply told them what sort of an employee Kendall would make. They had a right to know.
You can never leave me alone.
To know that he is insubordinate,
What do you-
grossly offensive, and totally unreliable.
They were going to give me a job.
Then they have had a very fortunate escape, have they not?
Mr. Bronson, please. Danny, where are you going?
You won't see me in this place again.
Danny! I've called this special assembly for you older ones because I've some particularly sad news to pass on. Some of you will already know about this, but it will come as a shock to most of you. I'm sorry to have to tell you that Danny Kendall has died.
Still can't believe it.
We all knew and liked
happened?
Danny.
Some rubbish
He'd like to join me in sending deepest sympathy to his parents at this time. I shall be arranging a memorial service later on. But for now, I'd like you all to show your respect and sympathy at Danny's death by leading back very quietly to your classrooms. Thank you.
A memorial service.
I think that would be appropriate.
This is a boy who caused nothing but trouble, a boy who stole my car. Have you any idea of the distress this has caused my poor sister?
Must be very embarrassing for you.
Embarrassing? It is horrifying. I am not at all sure that I shall ever be able to bring myself to drive that car again. And life has not been made any easier by the allegations and rumours which are flying about the school unchecked.
Could we get back to the memorial?
I do not believe that a delinquent pupil should be given the same treatment as that reserved for sound and cooperative members of the school community.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were on your own.
It's all right, we've finished our discussion. Come in. Ah, Mr. Bronson.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Are you? I hadn't noticed. Do sit down. I've been absorbed in these.
I apologize for interrupting your deliberations. I am going to take early retirement. That must be the most succinct statement I have ever made.
Well, it's certainly to the point. This must have been a difficult decision for you, but I'm bound to say, in the circumstances, I think it's the right one.
Mrs. McClusky, I am fully aware of how this school regards me. And strange as it may seem, I can understand why. Of course, you are entitled to your way of looking at things, your own values. But I, for goodness sake, am equally entitled to mine. The day will come when you will understand that one cannot teach in an atmosphere of anarchy.
Anarchy? Anarchy? I am as anxious as anybody that the pupils who come to this school receive the best education possible. I believe that can be achieved by creating an atmosphere of trust and responsibility. Something I had hoped to achieve with a boy like Danny Kendall.
Everything you need to know is in there. I shall, of course, work until the end of term. Good afternoon.
Thank you. You never supported me in any of the changes I wanted to introduce. It was as if you felt your job was to obstruct me.
I offered you the benefit of my experience.
It wasn't experience I was short of.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Just make sure it doesn't fall on somebody's head.
No, it won't.
We didn't like to say, miss, but this is for real.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we said it was just a prompt to throw you off the trail.
Yeah, from now on the school's closed down. This is Movie Land.
The playground of the stars.
That's very good, Vince. Really, honestly.
Very heavy, it's very windy and very cold. But you do know where you're going. Here. Have I got the gun out?
And there goes D.W., the great Hollywood director. Mr. Griffiths.
He's giving them directions.
Very good, Vince.
Oh, that's awful.
No, it's rather subtle, I thought.
Yeah, well, don't call us, miss. We'll call you.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
That Neil Timpson? This is a school, Neil, not an SAS recruitment office.
It's keeping me warm, miss.
Hats off for outdoor wear.
It's colder in here than it is outdoors, miss. Regulations say that if it goes below a certain temperature, you have to go home, don't you?
I'm well aware of the rules. Now take it off. Thank you.
Ah, Mrs. McClusky. What do you think?
Very smart.
I think it says a lot, don't you, about the spirit of the school. I think local people coming here will feel that this is a school that's moving with the times, self-reliant, enterprising, bit of pride about the place.
Yes, provided they don't penetrate any further into the building. Anyway, very well done.
Thank you.
Did I mention to you that some people have fallen behind with their payments for the trip to Russia?
No? Oh, dear. Well, of course, I always said it was a lot of money for the parents to find.
Oh, it's a wonderful educational opportunity. Exactly the sort of thing the advertising revenue should be used for.
I'm sorry,
The money we've earned from the adverts.
Oh, I don't think the advertising revenue should be spent on giving a small number of children what really amounts to a good holiday.
Well, it's a bit more than that. And besides, they wouldn't all need a subsidy.
Oh, the demands on that money, you just wouldn't believe it. Miss Booth, only yesterday, I gave her extra resources for art materials. No, I doubt very much if there'll be enough left over in the funds to cover the Russian trip.
But we're talking about a relatively small amount.
Yes, so perhaps we can discuss this later, in private.
We could discuss it now, in my office.
No, now is difficult, but leave it with me. I'll think about it and let you know.
I don't want to have to cancel this trip, Mr. Hargreaves. Thank you for telling me, Chrissy. I know how hard that was for you. Have you thought about what you're going to do?
Up till now, I've tried not to think about it at all.
Well, that's usually the case.
Has this happened before, miss?
Yes. I think the next step is to tell your mother.
I know. I have tried.
But you haven't told her, though, have you? She has to know, Chrissy. Miss Booth and I have a responsibility. We can't become part of your secret. You understand that, don't you?
Yes, yes.
Right. So why don't I give her a call and ask her to come here for a chat?
But you can't. I mean, she's at work.
Could you honestly promise me that if I don't ring her, you'll tell her yourself tonight? No. So why don't I ring her at work and ask her to come here for a chat? It'd probably make it much easier for you in the long run.
I'm on my way home now, Miss McClusky.
Yes, could you spare me a couple of minutes, Mr. Hargreaves? I made a decision today, and I think it's only proper to inform you. I shall be taking early retirement at the end of the year.
This is rather sudden.
No, it isn't really, but I only posted the letter this morning, so if you could keep it under wraps.
Well, yes, of course. I shall be so sorry to see you go.
I'll bet.
Mrs McClusky, as a token of my esteem, loyalty and affection for you, I'd like to present you with a small gift on this, the very sad day of your departure. God bless you, Mrs. Anne.
You know everyone else has forgotten. Mr. Hargreaves never said anything when he gave out the notice in Assembly. I had to mention it myself.
Oh. Well, I do hope that he's laid down the ground rules for this dancing do this evening, because I've got better things to do with my time than to spend the whole of my holidays clearing up the hall.
Oh, yes, he did that. May I open it?
Oh, yes, of course. Just pull the string.
Oh, Mr. Griffiths, I'm speechless.
I made it myself.
Yes. It's absolutely unique. I'd no idea you were so artistic. I shall treasure it always.
I've used a weatherproof varnish so it could go in your garden. Now, you see this little opening here? I thought it would make a nice little bird box.
No, Mr. Griffiths, it's far too good for that. No, this will have pride of place in my home. Besides, gardens are for plants. I can't stand ornaments and the like cluttering it up. I think it's quite tasteless.
If I could end on a personal note, it's been a privilege, a pleasure, and may I fine headmistress, and so was Mrs McClusky. And so, without any further ado, I'd like to present a small token of appreciation from the staff.
Oh, thank you all. I'm lost for words.
On behalf of all the pupils at Grange Hill, I'd just like to say how sorry we are you're leaving. Well, we wish you all the best in your new job. And I'm sorry you weren't able to wrap the present up either.
Oh, thank you. Thank you all very, very much.